Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with the same wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sitting class, always wondering why I learn the same shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them down me. It's about me.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Bash at the Beach, Night 1. 3 nights throughout the week of incredible wrestling, but we begin the first match of the official show with two men who have a long history of incredible contests, and I'm sure this one will not disappoint. If you joined us for the live admission feed, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, and hopefully we can do that more as we go on, so let me know in the comments, and of course join the Discord. Link is down in the description. A big announcement over there before the admission feed. If you didn't watch the admission feed, it's on the channel right now. Go watch it if you haven't. Some incredible matches. Never seen anyone quite like Aleister Black. No one has seen anything quite like Aleister Black. The two-time GAW World Champion has amassed a 31-8 record across the last 2 seasons here on YouTube. That is the best record of anyone not named Brock Lesnar, with over 10 matches in that time. An absolutely phenomenal winning percentage for the two-time world champion. But this is his first match in season 3. Ricochet coming off a win over Matt Riddle, delivering Riddle his first loss since joining the House of Black. So now Aleister Black himself will step in. Here we go. Ricochet, the incredible athlete, and you can see him already moving, but Aleister Black, probably the best striker we've seen in general admission wrestling. And we're seeing it more here. Again, Black, a two-time world champion. And he did it so often off the back of these incredible strikes, and look at Aleister Black. Obviously, that wasn't gonna beat Ricochet, but Black wasn't gonna give him the satisfaction of a kick out. Ricochet! Look at the speed he can move with. This is what we've been expecting to see from these two. Black, of course, has Ricochet's tag team partner, Robbie Eagles. He kidnapped him almost a month ago. The two had a tag team match in Mumbai. Ricochet caught the kick. Beautiful takedown. And Ricochet standing shooting star press. So for Ricochet, this is about more than just the personal. Look at Ricochet. Beautiful stroll, trying to roll him up. Black kicks out at 2. No escape in this cage match. Pin or submission only. We'll see how Aleister Black decides to approach an athlete like this. Again, these two have history. And it always turns out to be an incredible contest when these two meet, because their styles clash so well in terms of making a competitive match. And Black with a springboard senton. Black has taken the upper hand here against the incredible athlete. With Ricochet, we know what he can do, and especially in a cage scenario, lots of vertical space for Ricochet to play with, and we know that he excels when he has that level of space. But Aleister Black just catapults him into the cage wall. Black's only loss in season 2 came at the hands of Brock Lesnar. And so, obviously, Aleister Black, no shame in losing to a man like that, former world champion as well. Ricochet is just starting to get his singles career figured out after 2 very disappointing seasons for him. Although, if it says anything about Ricochet's ability as a wrestler, a disappointing season in season 2 still led to him being a tag team champion. Ricochet kicks out before 1. Aleister Black needs to do a lot more damage. Ricochet is motivated. There's no question about that. And look at Black using that Muay Thai kickboxing style that he has perfected over the years. No one in wrestling practices Dutch Muay Thai quite like Aleister Black, which makes him incredibly unpredictable and very difficult to scout because there's not even anyone that you can train with that can simulate what Aleister Black does. Ricochet going down low. Going to the basement to Aleister Black's knee. And a very good decision in my mind, because you might be able to neutralize the Black Mass, one of the most dangerous moves in wrestling. Aleister Black, of course, famous for defeating Mr. Nitro himself, Kenny Omega, in the main event of Nitro. Aleister Black on the wrong end of a neck breaker, and now Ricochet going to the skies again. Springboard moonsault off the side of the cage, and now Ricochet going up top. Ricochet, shooting star press. Ricochet, he's got him. Ricochet hooks the leg. No. Spectacular flight from Ricochet. Black able to dodge that strike. Ricochet using his speed, but Aleister Black once again able to get out of that clinch. Black, one of the most effective dirty boxers in wrestling. Ricochet once again able to trip him. Back heel trip, and Ricochet sends him off the ropes. Ricochet with a spine buster. Ricochet grew up idolizing The Rock, and now I think we might see more. Ricochet putting his own twist on the people's elbow. We've seen it before. Standing moonsault, and Ricochet hooks the leg. Is that gonna do it? No. That's a kick out at 1. Aleister Black is tough. You can't put it past him, and Ricochet sliding over to the middle of the ropes. Aleister Black able to get to his feet, and Black pulls him down. Aleister Black yanks him down from the top. Ricochet kicks out. You're gonna have to do a lot to Ricochet to keep him down in this match, because Black has delivered punishment that might have ended lesser wrestlers. Black, oh! Black ate the kick from Ricochet, springboard Phoenix splash. I don't know if Black was going for a Black Mass or what the deal was on that, but Ricochet absolutely super kicks him out of his mind, and now Ricochet back into the middle of the cage. Ricochet trying to drop the double axe. Aleister Black with a kick to the back of the head. Ricochet trying to go old school for the middle of the cage, and Aleister Black, oh my lord! The force that Aleister Black sent Ricochet into the cage with. And now Black to the second rope himself. Black going to drop the double axe. Ricochet up to his feet, and he eats a roundhouse from Black as well. Black was trying to answer in kind to Ricochet, and now Black will slide into the middle of the ring as well. Black double axe, and Ricochet once again sidesteps in a drop kick. The mind games, as always, from Black, and the neck breaker that time not effective. Ricochet getting clothesline out of the air. Black just tosses him up. Aleister Black, and now Black, what's he thinking here? Ricochet to his feet. Aleister Black The dangerous black mask could always be on the cards for Aleister Black. For Ricochet, you just have to be wondering when it might be coming, and Black lighting him up in the corner. More strikes from the greatest striker in the history of this company. Black gonna take a long run up, but Ricochet saw the big boot coming, and Ricochet takes him down, rolls through off the lariat. And now Ricochet taking a long run up himself. Lariat takes Black down, but Black caught him. Black trying to steal it, no. Ricochet kicks out, Black slides through, Ricochet sidesteps, Black elbow to the head. Ricochet answers in kind. Ricochet with a jumping lariat. Black turned right around into it. And Ricochet, he's gonna have to pick up the pace in this match. That's the only chance he has against someone like Aleister Black, and he does. Drop kick in the corner, and now Ricochet, shin to the throat. If I'm Ricochet, I would not stop moving at this point. That's your only chance against a striker like this. And now Ricochet finally able to land a striking combination. It's his first of the match, and that just shows you how talented Aleister Black really is. No sign of anyone from the House of Black. Aleister Black doing this on his own. And that is, of course, what the steel cage is meant for. If Ricochet is going to do anything against the former world champion, it will be inside the cage. Ricochet turns him around, neck breaker. Heavy right hand from Ricochet. And finally, the strikes are starting to land. That is an important part of Ricochet's game that Aleister Black, until this point, was able to neutralize. Black backs him up. Aleister Black with a knee strike, and Black once again with the senton. Flush onto Ricochet's chest. And now the world champ out of the corner with bad intentions, but Ricochet saw it coming all the way with that knee strike. Ricochet up onto the shoulders. Ricochet with a Michinoku driver and a high stack cover. Ricochet, no! Not enough. And now he's got to have more. And it looks like he will. Once again, Ricochet off the ropes, standing moonsault press. He just pulls out these incredibly athletic moves like it's nothing. It's unbelievable. Ricochet 630, but Aleister Black got the knees up. Just in time. Black counters the 630, and Black rolls through into a striking combination and a drop kick. Ricochet head first into the top turnbuckle. And now Aleister Black sends Ricochet off. Black with a German suplex. Black counters the 630, and Black just talking at Ricochet. There's more here for Ricochet. Aleister Black. Black, could he be thinking Black Mass? Ricochet caught it. He was absolutely thinking Black Mass. Ricochet had it all the way. And now Ricochet, recoil. Ricochet has Aleister Black down. He's not going to go for the cover. Ricochet is not going to go for the cover. Ricochet is going to scale the cage. There is no escape in this match. So Ricochet, the only thing he could be thinking is diving from the top. But Aleister Black to his feet. Ricochet thinking better of it. Ricochet has to climb down straight into the path of the former two-time world champion. And could it be a mistake? Could Ricochet's own, oh my God. Could Ricochet's own desire to end Aleister Black be the end of him? Ricochet up to his feet, but Black too quick for that. Ricochet rolls through. Black backs him up with a kick. Aleister Black, he blew the mist. Aleister Black, he blew the green mist into Ricochet's face, and now it's Aleister Black from the top of the cage. Aleister Black Black is gonna fly. Aleister Black from the top with a splash. Ricochet, look at this. Did he get his legs out of the way? Ricochet, he's got more in the tank. Aleister Black can't even believe it. Ricochet, lariat to the back of the head. Ricochet with the green on his face. Ricochet has found some kind of fifth gear. Ricochet, now he's going. Ricochet up to the top. Ricochet is going to fly. Ricochet from the top. Black mass. Oh my God. Aleister Black absolutely lit up Ricochet. And Black makes the cover. Aleister Black. Ricochet may never get up. Ricochet may never get up. A black mass as Ricochet flew through the air. Aleister Black has absolutely destroyed Ricochet. Black promise.
What you have witnessed tonight is but a taste of the violence the house can wreak upon everyone in GAW. I have had success over the last several years, but true success can be found only in family. House is family. House always is.
Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more.
Dagonite, the giant killer, has had very few singles matches in GAW, very few singles matches in his entire career. He is 2-1 all time in general admission wrestling in singles. So very inexperienced when it comes to that, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous, and we saw it when he was teaming with Lieter as part of the Titans. That team put up an 8-3 record in season 2, 10-5 lifetime, and became the first ever recognized GAW Tag Team Champions. But Lieter not even giving a second thought to that part of his history, because his new friend, Igris, I would say new friend, I mean they've been best friends for a long time, but finally, Dagonite taking Igris's advice, turning his back on Lieter, which has led us to this match, and a match that Lieter says is going to be Dagonite's final lesson. We'll see if Lieter is able to back that up, but if Leiter's history proves anything, it's that he can. Since the Academy went weekly, Lieter, like Dagonite, has only had 3 singles matches. He's 1-2 in those contests. But of course, Lieter, not only did he also compete in the Storm Chaser tournament, where he put up a very solid record and got himself into the top half of the bracket, he has much more experience than Dagonite, the greatest tag team wrestler in the history of general admission wrestling. I think I'm very confident in saying that, and Lieter is very confident in bestowing that title onto himself. So even though his very short sample size, recognized officially by GAW since Evolution went weekly, is worse than Dagonite's, that does not mean that he should be taken lightly here, and I don't think Dagonite will. Dagonite going for a heavy right hand. Lieter, just a quick jab. And Lieter gonna back away again. This time Dagonite right to the body, and it took Lieter by surprise. Lieter not jumping on Dagonite the way I would have expected him to. Maybe playing a little bit of a rope-a-dope strategy here is Lieter. The former Mr. Universe turns aside a massive left kick by Dagonite, but now Dagonite does land an overhand right and a side Russian leg sweep for the giant killer. The experience in this match obviously favors Lieter, but possibly the style in this match favors Dagonite, given his size and the fact that his game is made to beat bigger men the size of Lieter and bigger, and Igris knows that. That's why Igris had no problem challenging Lieter to this match. Lieter with a kick out after Dagonite flew with a top rope leg drop, but Lieter going down low. Dragon screw, now Lieter fires away from the top mount. And Lieter said this was going to be Dagonite's final lesson. And Lieter, he might be trying to go for the legs. He might be trying to go down low, trying to bring down the bigger man. And it's a good strategy, in my opinion, if you're going to go that way. Lieter, shoulder tackle, but Dagonite can't leave his feet. Lieter with a left hook, sharp angle. Dagonite goes down. Lieter with all of his experience and the fact that he's been training Dagonite this whole time. He's been training Dagonite for over a year. They've been teaming together. Lieter's been mentoring him. This certainly seems to me as though Lieter would have the advantage here. But Dagonite, his youth, puts the brakes on Lieter. Lieter goes down low once again to the knee, and Dagonite clutching the left knee that Lieter has very clearly began to target here. It's a good strategy, albeit a pretty sadistic one from Lieter now with a German. There are not very many men on earth that can throw Dagonite around like that. Dagonite to his feet, and Lieter. More headbutts, Lieter. Woo-hoo! He really let those go. Lieter is in full control. This is the experience coming into play. He allowed Dagonite to tire himself out early on, and now Lieter, he hasn't gone for a pin yet, by the way. This match for Lieter is all about hurting Dagonite. And again, I keep referring to it. Lieter said this was going to be Dagonite's final lesson. But Dagonite might be about to teach Lieter a thing or two here on the outside. You can go onto the website right now, generaladmissionwrestling.com. You can see the history of the Titans as tag team champions. A 203-day reign, which saw them conquer War, the team that many had believed were going to be the first ever Evolution tag team champions. The Titans took them down, and then with the help of the Titans rules, only made 3 defenses of the championships. Lieter on the wrong end again of a leg drop, but Lieter picks up before one. Dagonite seeming unfazed. And he better be. Lieter's got so much more in the tank. Dagonite better have more ready for him. Dagonite sends Lieter into the corner. Lieter too quick. Dagonite trying to jump on top of it. Lieter! Misdirection lariat. Dagonite ducked the first one. Lieter once again in control off the ropes. Lieter again going for that shoulder tackle, but this time Lieter quick enough. Lieter to the middle rope. Dagonite walks straight into a diving shoulder tackle from Lieter. Finally, he's able to bring the big man down. Covered. Dagonite kicks out and one. Former tag team champions. They know each other so well, which is probably why We haven't seen either of them go for any of their big moves in the arsenal yet. You gotta pick your spots in this match. And Lieter doing something that he very rarely does. He's gonna fly, he's gonna do it twice. Lieter, another diving shoulder tackle. Dagonite once again on the wrong end. Lieter throwing him by his knees, hyperextending the long legs of Dagonite. He does it again. Lieter hoping the attacks on the legs are going to be enough to take down Dagonite. And now Lieter's got him in. Lieter, double underhooks. Can he do it? Lieter, Tiger Driver 98. Leiter's got him. Lieter makes the cover. No. That was the first time we've seen either man go for the big move. Lieter, oh, what a clothesline. Lieter laid it in. Oh my, are you serious? Dagonite kicks out and one. Lieter to the top, this time Dagonite had him all the way. Heavy right hand, Dagonite throws him off. Lieter went to the top, and he might live to regret it. Dagonite, he's got him up. Dagonite, powerbomb. Dagonite, good night, Lieter, no! Lieter somehow manages to survive the powerbomb from Dagonite. But he's still struggling here, and Dagonite once again. Dagonite, giant killer powerbomb. For a second time, Dagonite has defeated his mentor. And the greatest tag team wrestler GAW has ever seen. Wow. What a performance from the big man. What a fight. And what a win. The biggest singles win of his career by far. Dagonite has defeated Lieter as Igris predicted. But where could a man this size and this strength go from here? Only time will tell. Main event's coming up next, but let's hear first from the Raw champion. The Lord of Pandemonium decrees the price for Braddock's arrogance will be humiliation and destruction by my hands. I am the man who has never lost, the man who has reigned victorious over every soul that has come into my path, the man who hides his countenance with a mask and yet strikes fear into the hearts of all those who oppose me. I am the champion of the underground, its only master and guide. Braddock may wish to command all the forces he has to bring to bear on me, but he is dealing with a winner, a champion, a legend. And I will remain so tonight. Confident Santanico, but is he looking past Braddock a little too much? Braddock has only had 2 matches in GAW, but he's defeated 2 very difficult opponents, 2 of the best that we've seen actually in Evolution, most notably former 2-time champion Kurt Andrews, as well as the big Samoan Eddie Tonga. So Santanico better be careful, but Braddock is by no means a pushover. And being the first Raw champion certainly proves that.
I am an angel that's fallen. I am the cycle, the sinner. I am what you can't escape. I am the sweater under nature's skin. I am a monster.
in wrestling right now, in my opinion. South Padre Island getting their first look at the Raw champion. Santanico. The fire, the music, the sword, the red belt. He's got it all. And Braddock, he better be paying attention. This is not a man who's going to relinquish that title without a fight possibly to the death. When you talk about Santanico, 19-0 in his GAW career. Absolutely unstoppable. Defeated Midnight to become the only undefeated man in general admission wrestling right now. The only one. But streaks were made to be broken, we know that. And Braddock seems like the man who could possibly break this one. Santanico staying in that metal gear, the shoulder pads, and the mask. As if he could be more terrifying than he is right now. A match between two legends of the underground. Braddock, as we keep saying, the first ever Raw champion. He brought that promotion in, or he brought that championship in rather, before GAW, before the Academy, before Evolution had existed. That is the history of this championship. And Santanico now, look at this, Santanico, multiple Saito suplexes. And now Santanico gonna fly from the top, oh my! Springboard poison Rana. This is underground wrestling in Santanico. 3 massive elbow drops with the assist of those skull shoulder pads and an elbow drop from the top. Santanico hooks the leg, no! This is the first time we've seen Santanico leave that gear on. You would think it would restrict his movement, but not for someone like Santanico. Braddock trying to take advantage, but the Raw champion just too much on top. Santanico onto the shoulders. Braddock with a DDT. We know Braddock methodical in his approach, but just watch for that left jab. He backs you up with the left, and Santanico just slaps him to get him back. Santanico backing him up in his own way, and now from the corner, the Raw champion. He's backed up by Braddock. Santanico, Irish whip. Now Braddock goes over the top. It has been all champions so far in this match. Braddock needs to find some way to respond. This is Braddock's first. Oh! Poison Rana, that'll do it. As I was saying, it's Braddock's first match in a GAW special event, and this is an environment unlike any he has ever experienced in the underground. Now backing up Santanico with the cross to the body, and Braddock letting his strikes fly, one of the most prolific strikers in Evolution. Braddock throwing Santanico head first, and the mask coming back to bite Santanico. Braddock gets him up onto the shoulders, and Braddock once again unleashes the strike. 10-second count here in GAW title matches, so Braddock has to be wary of the clock. Braddock caught Santanico, and Braddock with a suplex. Referees at 7. Braddock lines it up. More strikes, overwhelming to the champion. Braddock into the ring, calling for Santanico to follow. Braddock will break the count. Braddock does back him up. There's that left jab. Braddock with a drop kick. Santanico goes head first into the steel barricade. This configuration on the outside is very familiar to Braddock. Many underground promotions go old school with a steel barricade like this, so Braddock is in very familiar territory right now. And it's no surprise that he's been able to get the advantage on the outside like this. As we've been saying, underground wrestling is brutal. You have to be versatile. Both of these men have mastered the style, and Santanico taking advantage of a Braddock mistake. But how much did Santanico lose in that assault on the outside? Santanico doesn't want to lose anymore. Back into the ring he goes. Braddock meets him head on. Braddock, two lariats. Santanico's kick caught. He went straight to the gut with that one, and Braddock trips him. Braddock gonna finally go for a cover. Braddock, no! After all of that movement on the outside, Braddock springboards himself off the top rope and a lariat. Braddock maybe looking for that power slam that he's used so effectively. Braddock moonsault caught Santanico. The challenger has found his way into this match. And now the challenger powerbomb. Braddock rolls him through. Oh! Blasts him with the knee strike. Braddock hooks the leg. No! Santanico kicks out. Just barely. I thought we had a new champion. Braddock once again going for that power slam. Santanico over the shoulder, and now Santanico backs him up. More strikes from the champ. Santanico with a kick. The champ able to respond. Braddock to his feet. Santanico boot to the gut. Santanico pile driver from the champ. He has opened up space. And now Santanico, we know what this is. Out of the corner, upward knee strike. Santanico, he's got him. Crimson coronation. Good night, Braddock. Santanico has defended the Raw Championship. It was his toughest defense yet. But the man who created that title, unable to wrest it from Santanico's hands. It's his 20th win in GAW. No losses for the Raw champion, the champion of the Underground. And that does it for night one of Bash at the Beach. What an incredible night. The admission fee and an unbelievable night one. Oh, it's the commissioner, Jason Parker. Parker almost never comes down to the ring, but I think we know what this is. Santanico has left. There is a lot of respect in the locker room for Jason Parker. Santanico has left because the commissioner is here. And we know that an announcement is to come about Garrett Gibson and Lancelot. They've been at each other's throats for literally a year. I think there's no doubt that Jason Parker is going to address that right now. It was absolutely imperative that I come out here tonight. Under no circumstances should this be taken as me trying to overshadow what has happened today or what will happen for the rest of the week. But I know many of you have been asking why I have not made the match. Lancelot cost Garrett Gibson his title in Cairo, a title Gibson maybe shouldn't have had in the first place. The two have been trying to kill each other for weeks. A GAW doc came to me one day and said that if she tried to list all the injuries those men have inflicted on each other, I'd have to pay her overtime. So the obvious question is why I didn't make a match between those two at Bash. Even a stupid mook like me should have been able to figure that out. And shockingly, I actually do have a plan. See, one match between these two won't cut it. We've seen street fights, we've seen cell matches, we've seen men leave gallons of blood in the ring and out of it, but I still don't think that that would be enough for these two. Which tasks me with creating a contest worthy of what Lancelot and Garrett have done to each other. And as we've established, I'm just a stupid mook. But here's what I got. The 3 strikes match. A 2 out of 3 falls fight like you've never seen before. Lancelot will decide the rules of the first fall. Garrett will decide the rules of the second fall. And if the match goes to a 3rd fall, they'll settle it in the first ever steel cell match in Academy history. This match will take place over an entire episode of Evolution. The winner will be final, absolute, forever known as the better of the 2 men. We'll have more details over the next couple of weeks, including the date of the 3 Strikes episode. And one final word for Lancelot and Garrett. Your rivalry has lasted over a year. You've sent each other out of GAW, cost each other championships, permanently disfigured each other, and endangered each other's careers and lives. After the 3 Strikes match, that all stops. The 2 of you, more than anything else, are wrestlers. Respect the sport you've given your lives to. Show up ready to win the match, then leave it all in the ring. Thank you all for your support. I'll see you for 3 Strikes and enjoy the rest of Bash at the Beach.